What's happening, bro?
What's going on with you, bro?
Right here cooling, man. We got another episode of Geechee Sports Talk here, man. Say the first two episodes we've been in the north. Then we took it the hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now we about to take it on the island.
Oh, we going to the island.
We going to the island this time.
Okay.
You know, well, on these platforms right here, y'all boy gotta, as the older people say, you gotta pull your own trouble over here. So y'all gotta introduce yourselves, man. Who we got? Who won't go first?
We have the Honey Hill Chargers organization. My name is Takenya, Lady TK.
Okay. Who else you got with you?
My name is Martel.
And my name is Coach Boss, a.k.a. Jovaque Breland, the one and only.
Okay.
Oh, man. So we going, where we want to start? We want to take it back, way back. Where you guys from?
I'm from James Island, Honey Hill to be exact.
Okay.
James Island.
Yeah, we gonna do exacts. What part of James Island, North Charleston, wherever you from?
I'm from Down Island.
Down Island.
What part of Down Island you from?
Down Island. That's what it's called, Down Island.
Yeah,
yep.
Well, I'm from Westchester.
You from Westchester?
He the only one.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Schools. What schools y'all going to? All James Island schools?
Yep.
Wow.
James Island.
Okay.
8.
98 and then 2010.
2010.
Okay.
That's a long gap.
It's all good, man. Coming up, who was y'all watching playing? Like local, like just coming up. Who was y'all watching?
What sport?
Football. Who inspired y'all in football?
Yeah, I would say the person that I saw was Bug, Kenneth Smalls.
Okay. Yeah.
Josh Flood.
Okay. Yeah.
2 running backs.
Right.
Early 2000s. That's it for me. I ain't really watch Roddy. When Roddy been playing, I've
Right.
been
A little younger.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be cliche and say Roddy, because my sister been in school the same time as him, so
Right.
my sister been in the band too, so
Right.
we've been to all
Everything.
the games.
All the games.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had no choice.
Yeah, so only person name we used to hear been Roddy.
Roddy.
So.
Yeah. How about you?
All right, listen. I wasn't watching sports.
You ain't been in sports?
Oh, no, I just started watching sports about 2006. So, Roddy, of course, he from Down Island, too. So
Right.
I'm gonna rant and rave and go.
Right, home team. Right. All right. So, Pee Wee, Little League. What teams y'all play for?
Well, I played out of the rec. I can't even remember. I just remember we've been the Gamecocks one year. Then another year we ended up being the Trojans.
Right.
Yeah. So I played through the rec.
Okay. How about you, Mr. Martel?
I played for Fort Johnson Middle School,
Yeah, I
7th grade.
remember, yeah.
Then after that, my 8th grade year, I played for Lab Boy.
Yeah.
Then 9th grade, I'm in high school.
High school.
Straight to JV though. Straight to JV. No
B team.
Straight
None
to
of that.
JV. And varsity, matter of fact.
Right. Y'all. So. Yeah, I was gonna mention Lab Boy because when I moved on James Island when I was going to my 7th grade year, and that's what everybody been talking about. Lab Boy. He'll come get you, hop in the back of the truck.
Right.
You feel me?
Exactly.
He take you to the game. You ain't gotta worry about no ride. I ain't never really.
Idol.
Yeah.
Legend.
What's different? Hopefully we can have him on there as well. Because Lab Boy would be the equivalent to probably your granddaddy.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So we are in high school now. What middle school you going to? James Island?
Yeah, I going James Island Middle.
Yeah, because I know he going Fort. What middle school you going to? Fort Johnson? Okay.
Passionate about that.
Yeah, you see him in it. All right. So once y'all got in high school, what position you play?
So I played running back.
Running back.
And I had played little nose guard, little linebacker.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. What was one of the hardest things you had to learn, just in high school, like playing football? Or did it just come natural?
Football ain't never been hard.
Right.
It's been like just learning the game been hard.
Right.
Like, we had several different coaches throughout high school, so every coach came with, like, a different terminology. So it was like you just had to know football in general first and then had to understand the boy terminology. So the mental aspect of the game been probably the most.
What
No, I was going to just say basically the difference. I was just elaborating mental versus the physical. Just getting an understanding of what you're saying.
what coach really stick out in your mind?
So yeah, Coach Patterson.
Coach Patterson,
And
right?
To piggyback off what Coach Boss been saying about what was hardest in high school, I think because our coach was kind of teaching us to be men in high school,
Right.
So that probably was the hardest part for me, like being on time, making sure I go to class, going to every practice, making sure I studying film, studying my playbook. Those things were kind of more challenging than the actual
Physical.
part of it.
Right. Yeah. I kind of remember when Coach Patterson came. He came from the Citadel or something like that. No.
I think he had come from
Goose Creek, right? Yeah.
Oh, Goose Creek. Okay. All right. And you said, coaching. Well, his coaching was challenging all around. Ain't just been, on the field type of.
Right.
Yeah, that's fire. I think we had somebody else who said kind of the same thing. Was it y'all had y'all most success with him? Yeah. Yeah.
I would say the island.
Okay.
As far as like,
because our senior class was the first senior class in like over 10 years to go to the playoffs. So
and after that, when you see the stadium start changing,
Yeah.
jerseys start changing,
Yeah.
everybody start getting recruited. So I feel like our class probably been a class that kind of had to kick down our wall.
Right.
For the open up for the next generation.
Right.
Gotcha.
How was the support for y'all, boy? How y'all feel like the support was from the community?
to be 100, if you were to go in that barber shop Saturday morning
Yeah.
and you ain't had no good game, they might not know your name. They damn sure know your number.
Yeah.
And they know your face.
Okay.
barbershop?
Top of the line.
But that's one thing I can say about the islands. I always notice is they're passionate about the community as far as football.
They travel.
They travel with their teams,
travel.
and that's something that we always say that
Yeah, that was
you don't see a lot of.
when we went to the second round of the playoffs our senior year, and we went to Rock Hill to
Who
play
you
Clown. We had played Jadavion Clowney. Second round of the playoffs our senior year, and man, we said we took the island of Rock Hill.
Yeah.
We took the island of Rock Hill.
Yeah.
Just like that first previous playoff game, my first playoff game against Ren, took the island to Ren.
Right.
So that probably been like the thing.
How important is that? How important was that?
They hear that cowbell and familiar voices in the crowd.
Yeah.
That been everything.
Right. That's fire. I think once again, y'all got a good far as sports go. Just in general, changing the narrative. Is it anything y'all would change far as just anything y'all would change far as sports or whatever like that? Like I ain't gonna go there. Yeah, just sports and coaching and anything along them lines.
On the high school level?
On the high school level, yeah. Now, as far as y'all experience in school and maybe y'all coaching or
I'll say if anything, football Coach P did bring us that culture, and like you said, he made us be men early.
right,
And in doing that, he kind of took the fun out of things. Like he took the hot air out the blue, made everything about business. And mentally, we understand that now.
right.
But at the same time, we still been churned. So it was like we like to dance and have fun and be jokey. So
So the culture that he established at the time, do you feel like it translated over after he left, or after? Can y'all answer that question because y'all ain't been there?
but we still been watching though
Right.
from afar, sorta, but not really. Like once Coach P leave, that kind of his culture and way of things kind of went.
Right. So what was missing? What was missing from? Was it the talent? Was y'all missing the talent before y'all or after y'all, or was the talent there? It wasn't the coaching. They didn't know how to captivate the talent.
So I would say the development of the talent, because
Right.
we always had talent on
Right,
the island, like
right.
always. I guess it was like before we got there, like development of the talent,
Right.
physically and mentally, like weightlifting, because our coach was a Olympic weightlifter.
Suck up my baby.
So what he brought, you know what I'm saying, to the table was out. So I would say probably development of the players.
Right. How about now? Well, after y'all, was the development there, or once again after he left, it went kind of back to what it was.
I think James Allen just lost their identity after Coach P left.
Right.
Like ain't been no real. Guess you could say ain't been no culture.
Right.
Just been in like that gray space, that gray area.
Right.
So my question is, do you think if y'all had somebody to carry the torch after he left, it would have been better?
So I think the high school is in a great space now.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I
Well, my
think
man. Yeah.
Coach McCoy got
Okay.
going. I think is definitely headed in the right direction, and I'm definitely pleased with what I see
Okay.
as far as the product on the field.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach McCoy.
Shout out.
Definitely shout out to Coach McCoy. He definitely, to piggyback on what he said, I feel like Coach McCoy might have picked up where Coach P left off at 10 years ago.
Okay.
Dang, I've been 10 years.
Yeah, it been a minute, bro.
Been a minute.
Just chill. We ain't gonna age ourselves. Yeah, I mean, I don't know him personally, but he do seem very approachable. He seemed very personable because I went to a couple of basketball games, and he been right there talking to everybody, almost like he even been from from the island.
You can't really tell.
Right? Yeah. He cool as a fan. I mean,
yeah.
I ain't never talked to him. Just just being in his vicinity, he seemed like if I would spark up a conversation, he would
Making his
politics.
business to be
Yeah.
part of the community.
Right. Yeah, that's fire. I I was gonna say that. I didn't want to go there, but I was gonna say that. Cause James Island is a charter school, so they get to do what they want to do for the most part, and that community connection. It seemed like it was there, but it wasn't there enough. If that makes sense, far as a couple coaches that that was in position for a long time, but yeah.
Okay. As far you talk about the islands being a big supportive community, and then you was mentioning how about developing the young talent that's out there. Do you think there's who is someone that you would say helps outside of the school? Like, is there anybody who you need to give their flowers to?
Would you put Lab Boy in that conversation?
Yeah, because I just want to make sure we mention everybody, give everybody their flowers.
I definitely will give Coach Matthews his flowers. He been doing something that nobody's been doing. He been holding this thing down for like 40.
Okay.
So it's like his name still get mentioned. His name still gets brought up. No matter what it has to do with youth football or youth sports period on James Island, Coach Labboy's name is always gonna be remembered. So
Right.
I'll definitely say Coach Lab.
Right.
Coach Lab his flowers.
Right. So after high school, y'all went. What colleges y'all go to?
The South Carolina State University, HBCU national champs.
Yeah. Yeah.
The school that beat my boy Prime Time.
Yeah, we just was talking about him. We young man. We just interviewed.
Got a full ride.
He got a full
state.
ride. We got a full ride to state. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, man. So how was that experience?
State?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, excited.
Oh Lord. Listen, man. I don't know, man. Words can't really.
Did you play football?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
So I played briefly. And that was it. The experience at State, amazing, man. Like, black people all in the same atmosphere. Working together, working with each other, having fun. And that's a beautiful thing. Like I don't for 1 second regret going to a HBC. And I think like nowadays we seeing more top athletes HBC. Yeah, man. That's all I can say. My experience.
How about you, Coach?
Man, look here.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
At HBCU, dog, I'm going to just be 100. I don't see why I turn go to PWI over HBCU, to be honest. You're going to go someplace where you're not going to feel like the minority. Go someplace where you feel, honestly, at home.
Right.
Like, you ain't going to go to the PWI and they got fried chicken Wednesday. You're not going to go to PWI where they got fish Friday.
Oh.
You're not going to go to PWI where somebody being fresh to death at 8 o'clock in the morning to go to class is a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just seeing all those different styles, the different vibes, personalities, and coming from where we from, seeing all these black people in one space together and actually laughing, giggling, and the vocabulary was like top tier.
Right.
It was like, God damn, but this college?
Right.
Well, I need to read a book, boy. I could be behind right yeah,
Right.
lacking.
Right.
But yeah, it was just like you said, a beautiful thing to see all these beautiful black people together. And we all had the same common goal. Get our degree, make our mom and the boy happy, successful.
Party.
Oh yeah, we gonna party.
Definitely gonna party.
We gonna go to this party on Tuesday. We gonna get up on Wednesday and still go to class.
Right. So y'all held yourselves and each other accountable.
Definitely. Like me and Bob so competitive. We got competitive with grades.
Okay.
Like the grades, we ain't never really cared about grades too much in high school. So So when we got to college, it been cool to have good grades. So it been like, you can't be the dummy in the class. You getting a D,
Right.
and everybody else probably got a solid B and A.
Right.
So it been like just adapting to that culture. Then we coming in and talk, dang, I got a 2.8. Man, I got a 3.3. I'm about to get this scholarship. Man, hold on. Let me go to this music class. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how we been.
No, but to elaborate on what you said, it's dope that y'all had that mindset.
Right.
That it's cool to be smart. It's cool to be educated and to have that vocabulary. And that's something that we don't highlight, and that's something that we want to do on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So just want to shout you out for that. That it's cool to have good grades.
Definitely. Definitely. No gal with no dummy as a man.
Right.
No.
You
Right.
hear me?
Because when it come down to the come down, she looking at you. You looking at her. How we gonna get this money? How you gonna put your brain to? Yeah, you gotta lead. You gotta lead. You gotta lead as a man and know how to. Well, I ain't going into all that, but I had to stop
It can
myself.
get deep. It can
It
get
get
deep.
very deep.
Quick, too.
So all right. So as a being in HBCU and being around black excellence. That's what I'm hearing, and it motivating you, and also coming from a community. One thing about the island, the community is a community that's together for the most part. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody. And then that kind of, what it sounds like, it almost transferred to college, and you was accepted, going to college. So it wasn't really too much of a change, or if it was a change, what type of change, and you know what I mean? And was it for the better, for the worse? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, how much of a change is my question.
Yeah, that one?
Yeah, say that one more time.
How much of a change from James Island to state?
Oh, all right. So, on the island, you got a few couple folks
Right.
that be hating.
Right.
And when I think back to the stuff that we used to be on in middle school and high school, I'm like, bro, like, that's ignorant. Like, we from the same island, and we scrapping over, I live 5 minutes north than you, and you live on the east side. Like, that's stupid.
Right.
That don't make sense. So at state, of course you had haters or whatever, but there ain't really been no, like, conflict. Like, if we go into a party, we going to have fun and enjoy each other. We got to worry about nobody fighting, shooting, dumb stuff.
Right.
Class, we go to class, we at the spot, we got Murder Maze, second floor, 210, you know what I'm saying? And we chilling, everybody just having fun. So that probably been the main difference. Ain't been like a lot of like conflict and violence going on at state.
So coming from living in different parts of Charleston, it is that mentality. I realized this when I got older. You know what I mean? The mentality of this one versus that one, and we all in the same area. It's a mentality. It just ain't just been on, necessarily been on James Island.
Crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, James Island or downtown or North Charleston is it. And then as I got a little older, I'm like, okay, this just ain't a Charleston thing. This is a worldwide thing. That toxic mentality, because it's very toxic and unhealthy. You feel what I'm saying? But being at state for y'all, boy, and playing football. You said you played football for a little while?
Yeah.
For a little while. How was that experience? The little bit of time. When you say a little while, you mean
Like a year.
A year? How was that?
It was straight, man. It was a shock. High school. In high school, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been on the sidelines.
Right.
Ever.
Right. Yeah.
Like since 9th grade. So
right.
It been kind of a shock. Something I had to adjust to. And I thought about like future, like if I really wanted to pursue this or not.
Right.
It just wasn't something that I was fully committed to do.
Okay.
But the experience was dope, man.
Right.
It's just like a football team in high school or like a fraternity. Like everybody on the same page. You meet new people, different perspective, different aspects of life. So
how was that for you as an individual? Like that moment in your time, you're like,
to have to kill the ego in you.
Was that a pivotal moment? Well, one of your pivotal moments.
Yeah. I would say so.
Right.
I would say so. But like that's the decision I made, man, and I'm cool with it to this day.
Word. So I know Ms. TK ain't got too much longer, so we going it's all good. We going.
So what I was gonna say,
right?
On the last topic that we was talking about is that mindset that you said that's on James Island and in Charleston.
Yeah.
Like what we're trying to do is we're trying to get the kids to see that it's cool to go to school, cool to be smart,
Right.
cool to get a scholarship, all that good stuff. It was a man named Mr. Scott. Y'all know, remember Mr. Scott from James Island, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like I got in trouble about something, and in high school I used to get in trouble for like
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Always going to Mr. Talbot's office. So Mr. Scott was like, he had to come get me out of class one day, and he was like, he told me straight up, he was like, yo, use your legs to get you out of your situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop all this fooling around. Like, use your legs to get you out of the situation. And what he meant was, if these folks can give you a scholarship to go to school wherever, or give you an opportunity to go whatever, like, take that opportunity to get you out of your situation and use it to your advantage. So the goal isn't to get every kid to go
The
to the
NFL.
NFL.
Yeah.
But you
It's
can
just a
go
vehicle.
to exactly. You can use it as a vehicle to go to school to find out exactly what you want to do to provide for yourself and your family.
Right. Did you have a moment like that?
Yeah, when we tried out together for the football team.
Yeah.
You know that freshman 15 is real,
Yeah.
and about time it was time for us to try out. I was a little overweight, so I wasn't as quick and agile as I used to be.
Right.
So I didn't make the team.
But I used to be been kind of quick. What happened?
You
Yeah.
go like that, boy.
Yeah.
Orangeburg,
Yeah.
2011-12.
Right. Drinking,
That's all.
partying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
So that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, not staying dedicated and disciplined to working out
Yeah.
and eating right.
Right.
You know, I had to meet my maker. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to continue my career and goals and
Right.
just playing at the collegiate level. So it was like, I love football. I don't want to lead it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave football alone. So
Right.
how can I give the game my attention, my dedication? You know what I'm saying? How can I be a part of the game without being in the game? So it was like, well, I enjoy coaching. I enjoy seeing a little jet go out there and do his thing. So it been like, coaching might have been the right side for me. So
Right. Yeah, there's different ways to skin a cat, as they
Definitely.
say. So, coaching. Now we at the point to where how did the Honey Hill Badgers come along? Where would
Chargers.
the Chargers?
Bro, you said, hold on. You said
yeah,
All right.
Tyrone Matthews.
yeah.
honey badger.
You think about Honey Badger.
How? Okay, where did it start from day one? Idea.
Well,
What sparked that?
Well, me and Mr. Johnson here was talking probably like one day in college. We was like, we want to be able to give back to the community. So I've been like, I just never knew how.
Right.
We honestly always talked about wanting to do stuff with James Island. Oh, we should do this, we should do that. But we never knew how to do it or how to get it accomplished. Therefore, one day we just been thinking, let's coach football. Let's get a youth team. Then the opportunity came for us to get a youth team. Then that first year, last year, wasn't really so successful because new to everything. We doing everything so late and behind. So I've been like, bet we got to fall on the sword, but we ain't giving up.
Right. No.
So we start outsourcing, start reaching out to people in our community, people
Right.
that we could get in touch with, you know, say we could actually touch, and that's how we end up with
found
Lady
the
TK. We found somebody that took our vision and they loved it from day
Right.
one. Gave her our heart, like we always we wear our heart on our sleeve. We told her our entire vision we want to do, and we serious. And she looked at us, bet, let's do it.
Right. So that first year, y'all did everything between
Yeah.
y'all two for the most part.
Two-man band.
Right.
Trying to get as much as we could done, trying to recruit, figure out what we could do in the community, trying to
Y'all
just
had any,
everything.
Y'all had any resistance?
We had all the resistance. All the resistance in the world.
Something new, something unfamiliar. What y'all doing? Who y'all think y'all? Cool.
Definitely. So, like I said, we went and got somebody out of our community that loved us, loved our vision, and she been supporting us every day since day one.
Ms. DK.
Yeah, I think, it's just, for me, their vision line up with my personal vision as a person and for the community, which was unity in the community. And when they pitched their vision to me, my sister's actually, my younger sister's on age with them.
Right.
And she, plugged, I think y'all can,
they link. Yeah.
y'all can use
That
some
connection.
help,
Right.
with some organization. And I got the perfect person. My sister might can help y'all.
Right.
And she told me, and then she told them, and then we connected. And then it's like, okay, I like it, all right, cool. Let's, y'all in this to win it, right? We in this all the way. We ain't going to half step
Facts,
it.
that's
We're going to
important.
do this
That's
all the way.
very
This is what you
important.
want to do.
Right.
So from day one, we was like getting it in. And a lot of work, a lot of hard work. It's a lot of dedication.
Right.
It's something you're not getting paid for, but it's something that's going to be rewarding in the end because we're doing it with a common goal, which is the kids and the benefit the community.
So that's 2 different generations, right?
Yeah.
So-
Basically, yeah.
So the same problems we got in our generations, you had in your
Yeah.
generation,
Yeah.
fighting and breaking down that wall.
Yeah,
of,
exactly. Communication
moving-
barriers.
yeah, moving forward.
The old and the young collide. But we want to fix that culture where we all can live in harmony and, work together.
Right. But once again, that's what this platform for.
Yeah.
I'll show y'all the logo. Hashtag changing the narrative.
All
Past.
right. I like that.
Yeah, past, present, and future.
Coaching and culture.
Coaching and culture.
So my question is, with that, you talk about changing the narrative, and what can we do as us with this podcast? What is something that we could do, and other communities around can do to help with y'all?
Keep us relevant. Participate. Spread the word.
Have y'all talked to any other recreations?
A lot. Yeah.
What's
we
that
do.
process been like?
Long.
Yeah, because
Tedious. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of communication, a lot of round the table meetings, a lot of communication, a lot of getting in contact with who are we supposed to talk to, not who you think we should talk to. And it's been a lot of back and forth, a little bit of backlash, but I think people's catching on to our vision that we're going to be here.
yeah.
And this is what we're trying to do. So in the beginning, it was a little bit of, what are y'all doing? Now it's more people getting on board because we're more, we're stable and we're going to be consistent. And they can, once they begin to see and trust that, we're here for the right reasons, then it'll be okay.
come in.
We're not discouraged. We're more optimistic about the whole end game.
Gotcha. So my next question is, a lot of people, when they say they want to coach, they just, they got a team, I'll just join this coaching league.
No.
That's what a lot of people do. So what made y'all say, you know what, we're going to do this? Like, what made it for y'all to say, we're going to do it another way, my own route?
So it's a lot of you see a lot of coaches and a lot of team where it's more about the coach than rather than the players. So that's one aspect that we was on. It's all about, we're not ego tripping.
Gotcha.
We don't want the credit. Like, this is definitely a platform for the kids. The organization is for the kids and also the development of the kids is focusing on, because you have a lot of teams and they have kids, and once the kid goes to high school or goes to the next level, they don't really know anything about the game of football because they haven't been taught the fundamentals, development of the game. So that's something that we bring in.
Gotcha.
Right. So I'm not gonna lie. Just hearing y'all talk, I got a little upset. What's the what would be the problem with if I from a distance? Because I didn't know what y'all was doing. What's the problem of starting a football team?
So it's a lot of politics that go surround the organization of unification, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's a problem because when things have been being done a certain way for so long, and when you come in with something brand new, it's going to be a push against it. It's
Right.
going to be when you begin to change the culture, everybody not going to agree with
Yeah.
you.
Right.
That's just life. That's the pushback. It's like, okay, we've been doing it this way for so long, it's not broke. Why are you trying to fix it?
Right.
That's something I do not agree with, you
Right.
know. So we come in with fresh ideas, fresh eyes, younger, stronger coaching. We don't want anybody off the street to join our organization. We want people who are truly for the kids and truly for the community, who truly want to give their time and dedicate their energy. And, we want people with substance
Right.
who can give something back.
I mean,
So it's going to be a pushback regardless of it.
Okay.
It's just going to be, that's just how it's going to be.
Right.
It's
natural.
a bridge
Yeah.
that we
It's one of those things where people are so stuck in their ways.
Yeah, it's like,
So
it's like
when
you
you
said,
come
it's
and you change the paradigm
that
or what they're
yeah.
used to, it's like, man, I'm not.
that culture we trying
Yeah.
to bridge, or that
Yeah.
we trying to bridge the gap of young versus old.
right.
That's a bridge we have to bring together. We have to. That's a gap we have to bridge. I guess you should say it like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
we're not burning bridges. We're trying to build them.
with burning these bridges, what is something that we could do to get Because it's really what it is a lot of older people are too stubborn and stuck in their ways, and a lot of younger people don't want to listen. And
Correct.
so
What's the balance?
yeah, how do we come to the common ground?
Lots of communication, a lot of conversations, and it's not going to take one time. It's
Yeah.
not going to take, just one time. We're going to have a conversation with this person and that's it. No, it's going to take continuous conversation, and that builds trust. People kick against something they don't trust, or it's unknown, it's unfamiliar.
And actions.
Right.
You gotta. We could talk about it, but we gotta get out there and do it as well.
Yeah.
We gotta do
yeah,
what we say
exactly.
we're doing. In all aspects. It don't matter, football, life.
Right.
And once you talk about it, do it and keep doing it.
Be consistent,
Be
right?
consistent.
You can't just start something and then don't finish, right?
Yeah,
That doesn't look
That's
good.
definitely a lesson I had to dang on learn.
I don't look at it at all.
That's
So-
definitely something. Go ahead.
Oh, no, because my next question is we talk about the
I guess you asked, what can you do to help
Yeah.
bridge the gap?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you said communication.
just talk. Keep doing what you're doing with the podcast.
Yeah, we
Bring
definitely going to
awareness
keep pushing
and-
that. But my next question is, I know we're talking about the pushback and the blowback from the community and people outside. How do you see the joy in the kids knowing that, man, we got football now, coach them coming out there? What kind of connection do you have with them, with the kids?
Well, I'll say, like her nephew, for example. He's a pain in my side. So, I love seeing him come to, Bryson coming here bopping, little swag on. Bryson, you think you cool in it? You ready to work today? Yeah, but I ain't trying to do all that running today. Man, Bob, come on. Killing me already. Man, Bryson, get from by me. Go on ahead. We gonna work today now. Go on ahead. But yeah, just seeing all the different personalities, because kids are funny.
Yeah.
Kids are characters.
Most definitely.
Especially a kid like him. He got a lot of personality, a lot of character. So when they get to come out in that field, because Sharon go through stuff too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that child go through at home by himself in his room.
Right.
So seeing him being able to come out in that field and just let his head down and relax. You know what I'm saying? Even though he is about to probably throw up a little bit down the line, but he don't know that. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the joy to see how the kids can just be relaxed and be themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I'm not part of the coaching part, that's their thing.
No.
I just like being there and watching the kids do
Right.
their thing. I was like, oh, this is so cool. We building something that's good.
Right. How, I guess all y'all can answer, how does it feel to be a part of something that's pushing forward, breaking barriers, changing the culture? How does that feel?
I don't know if I even really sit down and really thought about it yet.
We kind of in the midst of still
Just
building.
doing
so
it, and I don't know.
We ain't get to that point yet. We can sit back and say,
This is
God damn.
Yeah.
I think
So,
we just fixing it. We just making this thing happen and just doing what it takes to make it happen.
To be honest, I had a little moment the other day.
Yeah, talk about it.
And
Let's
I
talk
was
about it.
like, I was just telling him, like, Bob, last year around this time, we probably ain't had 2 quarters to rub together to make this thing work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we was being optimistic.
Right.
Hey, man, we got about 2 churn. All we need is 2 more. Then we get 2 more in. We'll be straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no Debbie Downers. We going to keep motivating each other and pushing each other. Like I said, when it comes to me and Bob, it goes back to when we were roommates and being competitive and whatever we've been doing in school. So it been like, Bob, we got it. You know what I'm saying? We good. So I was just sitting back, damn, dog, like,
Look how far we done come.
we got this, we got that. We done did this. We got somebody in our corner that really support us. The community know about us. Don't boy rock with us too. Damn.
Yeah.
We
You know
came
what
out.
I'm saying?
I think. You know what? You kind of right. I think I had like a little moment when we came out that meeting last Sunday.
Exactly.
We had a
yeah.
roundtable meeting with another entity in the community, well, with the high school, with Coach McCoy, and that meeting was just like, yes,
A little
You know,
victory.
like-
A little small little
right?
victory.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, that was great. We presented well. We got. That was a good meeting.
I asked that because I kind of gone through the same thing with, even with this, buying the board, buying the lights. You feel what I'm saying? Just some little, just me and him talking back and forth, somebody believing and,
Yep.
being willing to invest their time and their money,
Right. Right. right.
because that's, yeah, getting somebody who in it just like you, to kind of push you to keep going.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? That's very important, man. And that's why I hear from y'all too, man. Is that support system that keep every interview from Delmont to Buddha to the young man, support system.
Exactly.
That support system is very important.
And I can't support them unless I have some people. Right. It's just a circle. Like,
right.
I can't give nothing out if I don't get nothing put back into me. So
you want to shout out your support system?
My whole family.
Yeah.
My parents. I don't care if I in the yard pulling up weeds. My parents gonna be like, "This my daughter," you know. Yeah. Last Saturday, I had my daddy truck. Going home, get the other truck. He put the gas grill on the thing. It's like the support is like I don't care what I'm doing. My parents always support. My sister's always right there. Like
That's big.
Right. How about? I don't want to call you by your nickname. You still go by your nickname or no?
Yeah, some people call me
Some
that.
people you still.
Yeah,
it's still
yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's true.
10 for it. I only asked because I don't personally have a nickname, but my granny had a nickname, and she did not. She like even as she got in her 60s, like nah, don't call me by that. She be ready to hit, but you know what I mean.
No, my nickname. 30 years old.
Yeah.
That don't even translate to college. I don't know how I got to college. Probably because of you, bro. That boy hear him calling me that now and they pick it up.
Yeah, hi, son, walking. Hey, Martel. I never called him Martel day in his life. Right.
So your support system? You want to shout out to your support system?
My family for sure. And my lady, definitely.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna say definitely my family too.
yes.
Like my big sister. My big sister, I can't do no wrong in her eyes.
Yeah.
She gonna hold a little nigga down.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I feel you. That's what's up. Okay.
Okay, so we talking about coaching. What's the what is something like? How would you describe y'all coaching styles? Are y'all the player coach? Pete Carroll like? Are y'all strictly business? How do y'all?
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm more of a mixture. I'll say Pete and Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Cause I about my business too. I like to have fun. Like I said, I like to see the children dance.
Yeah.
They score a touchdown. Yeah, about dance. What y'all do? The gritty? Yeah, go ahead. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Wear the flashy socks. Do all that. Yeah, wear your personality out here. Shit. That's for y'all. That's fine.
That's big. I don't want to cut you off, but that's big. Letting the kids be their self.
Yeah.
Because a lot of time it's like, no, this football we want to this way, but at the same time they're still kids and they need to be able to express themselves too, because that could be their way of escaping what they're going through. So that's big.
Definitely. So it's like, I would say I'm more of a player coach, but then at the same time, I enjoy being a bad guy too, because we got things to do, we got places to go, we got goals to accomplish.
Yeah.
And if I don't push you to break your limits in order for us to get there, then we ain't gonna never get there. Now, do you know justice in terms of off the field, when you building to be a man? You know what I'm saying? When adversity comes, you don't know how to handle that. You don't know how to fight through it. You don't know how to be like, damn, I gotta go work today. Sitting at the edge of the bed, you liable to lay back down like, man, forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
But you know what I'm saying? While we out here instilling that hard work, that work ethic, it's like, man, you up 2 hours before work. You ready? Piped up and had your breakfast, you know, in the car going.
Pack lunch and everything.
Yeah, like Coach P said, get your hard hat and your pill, and you ready to go to work. So,
Okay, you talk about instilling these things in the kids, the hard work and things like that. What are some other things you might instill? Do you like teach them how to tie a tie, or one thing I like to ask kids about is financial literacy. But I know y'all got younger kids, but what are some other things that y'all like to talk to the kids about?
So one thing that we push is that we are more than just football. Like, it's definitely more than just football. Like, we're an organization, and football is a part of it, a big part of it. But we have more things to offer, like mentorship for boys and for girls. So we can do some things, whereas tying a tie, learning how to tie a tie, or learning how to start a business, or things of that nature. We have a partnership with one of the entities on James Island, where it's a cultural center, a youth cultural center as well. And we plan on doing things as far as like study hall. We'll have that set up for the kids to get some extra tutoring as well. So it goes way beyond just football.
Yeah, and that's one thing that we want to talk about with this platform is like, yes, it's about sports.
Yeah.
But sports ain't everything. You know what I'm
No,
saying? In
it ain't.
life, you know, because it can have a situation where a kid have a major tears ACL, can't come back from it. You know, so we want to give them something to fall back on.
Exactly.
So that's big. You mentioned the girls. What do y'all do for the females?
So,
go ahead.
so TK has the her youth etiquette classes
Okay.
where she kind of teaches the young ladies how to be a young lady.
Okay.
So that's something that we have for the girls as well, and we do have a partnership with EC Youth, Entrepreneur Center for Youth as well. So just different things of that nature.
Okay. That's big.
Yeah, we actually do have a life coach as well.
She's a
Sheena
female.
Johnson. She's our life coach and cheerleading coach. So she handles a lot of the mentorship and like guidance stuff we have with the kids as well, especially with the little girls. But we don't want to just focus in on the fellas because we know how important our little queens and princesses are.
Yeah.
So it's like you know, they're saying they go hand in hand. So we can't just have the little boys just building them up, and then just have the girls just sitting there like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to make sure we touch all of them.
Diversity.
Facts.
Gotcha.
Oh man, so what did I miss? I had to step away for a second. Did you speak on your coaching style?
Oh, so
No, he didn't.
yeah, so my coaching style would be a mixture too. Like if you kind of practice, you would probably see me that coach running around, yelling, not yelling like angrily, but just yelling like getting them piped up.
Yeah.
And then also I'll be the coach that you see me on the far side of the field rolling their ass because they ain't wash dishes. You know what I'm saying? They ain't cut the yard, they ain't wash dishes. Like we implement that in practice too. If we get a child that's messing up at home, we can discipline them on the field. So I'll say a mixture.
Yeah, then we do a good job at good cop, bad cop. So it ain't like if he on 10, then I know I ain't gonna be on 10. You know what I'm saying? So we always have that good balance because just like, you know what I'm saying, you come home and your mama and daddy on 10, like, damn, dog, like, y'all ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you say, he over there dealing with a disciplinary issue or whatever. I'll be on the side like, hey, man.
Pick them up.
Hey, man, you know, if you ain't been in school, you know what I'm saying, slot dicking around, we would have been out there doing this. Now. You could have been over here running these plays, getting right, but over here, you know, hold yourself accountable. Just talk, you know what I'm saying, just talk him up through that. Just giving that good hard guidance, and then I gonna bounce and let him do his thing.
So how important was it to bridge that build that relationship with the parents?
That relationship with the parents is everything. Like, they trust, we have to earn their trust. They gotta know we got their child best interest at heart at all times. That's why when I speak to every parent, I lead with, I'm not coaching with ego. My thing is, I want to see him be the best person he could possibly be. Yeah. Not just best football player,
outside
but best person.
Football. Yeah.
Because with football, how me, him, and pretty much all our homeboys, we use football as much as we could to get to where we at now in life. Like, we ain't never been locked up. We ain't never been strung on drugs. We don't support domestic violence, none of that. Like, we good, solid, upstanding dudes, so we trying to use the game like that towards these kids to give them more of that same foundation.
Right. Yeah, that's fire. It's hard. Oh man, do y'all have anybody y'all look up to in like coaching, or is this or anybody who made that lasting impression? Would that be Coach P, or is it maybe somebody other than Coach P that kind of like, okay, all right, I might take a little bit from him or a little bit from him, or you know?
Well, I'll definitely say Coach P.
Yeah.
Coach P definitely brought that. We saw where James Allen been at before him, and we seen where it was at with him, and then where it was at after him. So it's like, what did he bring to James Allen that made James Allen be good in that time span where he been there?
Right.
He brought discipline. He brought a game plan that he knew worked.
Yeah.
And he instilled a whole new culture in us.
Right.
So it's like, in order to see change, you gotta be the change you want to see. So
be the change you want to see.
So he brought that to us.
That's fire.
And been like, hey, if y'all boy want it, it's up to y'all. Right. I'm gonna put y'all in position to do what y'all gotta do, but if y'all ain't gonna do them, then all is for nothing. So I would say definitely Coach P.
Yeah, I would say Coach P too, man. Definitely Coach P.
Dang.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. That's the only coach that
So-
kind of stand out to y'all, boy.
So as far as like a motivator,
Yeah.
like I listen to a lot of Eric Thomas.
Eric E.T. I
So-
love E.T.
Yeah.
So he not in sports, but he always
same
use
thing.
sports.
Yeah,
he
same
always
thing.
use sports
Yeah.
when in his analogies when
he
he
jacked.
to make his point. So
He
yeah,
jacked.
definitely ET, man.
Yeah. So okay, all right. You got
But-
any motivational speakers you listen to?
Which one? E.T. That's dude with the bald hair. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely him.
It's
He's solid.
Monday.
Yeah, he definitely real solid.
That guy.
He definitely real solid.
Right.
I follow a good bit of college coaches too. Like I keep up with Nick Saban and
Saint
Kirby,
Nick.
Kirby Smart. Georgia Bulldogs, national champs.
Come on, bro. Come on.
But I just like different coaches that's like real firm and they know the game a lot. So it's like whatever culture them boy they use to be successful, I look into that.
Okay. You talk about the knowledge base, right? And earlier you was mentioning how the mental part of football is harder for y'all coming into the game. How do y'all translate that to the kids nowadays? Because I know the attention span is different now with the TikToks and everything like that. So how do y'all how do y'all teach them the playbooks? How do y'all teach them the fundamentals and not just the flashy one-hand catches? Because Odell done kill that.
Yeah.
So how do y'all balance that?
Get that?
So I would say you gotta stress the importance of you can get a flashy one hand catch if you don't know the fundamentals.
Yeah.
It don't translate like that. So you gotta work at the basic fundamentals of the game. You gotta know how to catch to make a flashy catch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just stressing the importance of daily fundamentals, and we try to implement Indy, which is an individual period, every practice. So every practice we got them working on fundamentals.
Okay.
Every practice, like that's the basis of the practice. Like that's the foundation, so that they can never get away from that.
Yeah,
So,
so-
as long as we keep doing that, then we should be straight.
And then another thing is as well is using TikTok and using YouTube.
For sure.
Because don't try and sit on those stuff all day.
Oh, dude.
So it's like
That's a
every
fact.
kid we get, you tell them, hey, who your favorite football players? Oh, I like OBJ. All right, bet. Go home, go on YouTube. Don't click on nothing Fortnite. Go on YouTube, type in OBJ, and watch all his highlights. Watch all his
That's
highlights.
big.
Or watch his training.
That's what I was just. I have my little cousin. He likes he's a Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks fan. But you like Bobby Wagner? Do you watch the workout drills, stuff like that?
Right.
Implement that into your game. That's real big.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
for sure.
That's the first thing we tell them. Or go home, watch the gym. When they come back to practice, hey, what all you at watch? What game you at watch? Whatever. Like just ask them questions. And then when they they answer, you be like, all right, bet. So you saw when he came out that route and he did whatever. Yeah, all right. Let's work on that right now. Let's see if you can do that right now.
Okay.
Then we just set up a drill and work on that one specific move. Like we talking about receivers, so it's like, all right, OBJ got all these different releases he like using. Hey, you saw that release OBJ used in the Super Bowl when he scored that touchdown. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna set up a drills to work on that will release right there in general. See if you could do that.
Okay.
All right, bet. Then if that's something you feel comfortable with, all right, bet. When you go home, tighten that thing up in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Spend about 30 minutes, tighten that thing up. This is exact drill. Just tighten it up, and then we come out here, we put it all together.
Yeah. So would you say it translate well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think he'll be big on this too. When we watch it on TV, and then when we double back on and we able to draw it out, it just makes it come full circle.
Right.
Seeing it, doing it, implementing it, refining it, they all go together.
How do y'all motivate yourselves? What? How you motivate yourself?
Man, so like I look at it like I would say, and I ain't trying to get too deep, but for me at this point in my life, 30 years old, my mama would die to have a bad day. My mama passed, but like she would, probably do anything to come back and have a bad day.
I feel you.
So why would I trip about a bad day or a bad experience? Like an experience is experience, whether it's bad or good. It's the experience that you gain from it, the lesson that you gain from it. So that keeps me motivated, man. I'm breathing. That's all that matters. I'm on go,
Same thing like him. Like my old lady had passed too, so it's like every day you wake up, you got the opportunity to make something shake. So it's like adversity come and go.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all about how you handle that adversity. Like you ain't gonna get nowhere in life without struggle.
Right.
What you want is always on the other side of struggle. So if I struggling today, y'all good. That sunny day gonna come out one day. I keep pushing, stay in these trenches, keep grinding, just like with the football team. We keep stay dialed in. We gonna get there.
Okay.
Facts.
Right. What about motivating y'all players just going to practice every day, motivating them, boy? I know he mentioned the attention span and getting them boy to come together and focus on. Is it a huge challenge? Or it just depend on the day or what y'all doing or what's?
Sometimes it depends on like the age group. Like we got a bunch of 8-year-olds. Like they attention span ain't really like that. So we gotta keep them boy piped up. We gotta keep them boy. We can't be standing here teaching a drill too long. Like the drill have to be completely simple. Teach them boy. All right, y'all see that? Yeah, I bet. Let's get it. Let's keep it going.
Right.
Then also just like teasing, playing around with them more. Just knowing that, so we here to have fun, but we also gonna work too.
Right.
So it's like just instilling that we gonna play, we gonna have fun, we gonna party, but let's take care of the business first. Then afterwards, then we can have a little fun.
Right.
So I know y'all was talking about like the process of getting it together and it being so long. How many games have y'all like set up? Have y'all got other rec leagues to agree to play y'all? Stuff like that going?
Right now we just getting things together to get into the league.
Yeah.
To have ourselves situated so we can be on these schedules and
Okay,
stuff.
okay, yeah.
So right now we just really focusing on recruiting and training.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that was my next question. Like, what is it something that we can do to help push that narrative to get y'all a schedule?
To be 100, I think TK already probably got all that together right now. Because she our general manager, so she already
GM.
She already got like all our stuff together we need for like the league and all of that. That's what she was talking about, like all that blowback and pushback. And be like, we a new team on the island. Everybody know about Coach Lab, so it's like, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So we like we ain't coming to step on his toes. We honestly respect what he done did and what he built. It's like to be 100, we our own men. We trying to build our own thing.
You know what? This is how I look at something like that, right? Bill Belichick have a lot of coaches. They leave Bill Belichick, they go get their own team. So why can't y'all be in a branch of him, have your own thing? You know what I'm saying? I think that's it's perspective of how people look at life. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at everything the same way.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
So y'all boy, I heard y'all met with the coach at James Island.
Right.
Are y'all building a relationship with him?
Facts.
So are y'all gonna run like the same type of offense, or you feel what I'm saying? Y'all trying to keep that same type of pipeline?
So right now we can't spill too
No,
beans right now.
Right.
But we definitely bridging that gap with the high school.
Right, that's important.
So as of right now, we don't know if we're gonna use the same offense.
Right. Go ahead.
But we definitely gonna work with the high school and use their resources as much as possible.
Right. The next question is, do y'all see yourself? Y'all just getting started, of course. Do y'all see yourself, trying to advance in the ranks as far as
coaching?
Coaching, yeah.
We kept it a buck with each other. We know eventually that call gonna come.
Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be like realistically, if you doing so good with these churn, you might as well be up here with us chasing this ring too.
Right.
So it's like we know that call may come or eventually come. So we prepared for it, but right now we just enjoying ourselves right now with these churn, building this organization up.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta have that you wanna achieve in the future and work.
Of course we wanna put the orange and blue back on.
Of course, but right now, like he said,
it's all about
Honey Hill Chargers right now at this moment. Trying to build that up.
Y'all got any other coaches? Or just y'all? Or
So we still looking for coaches right now. So any coaches in the Charleston area, they got some experience. We definitely looking for some coaches, some dedicated coaches, because we all in. So you can't be 1 foot in. You gotta be out. But definitely, we looking for coaches. We looking for a marketing.
Yeah, marketing manager.
Social media manager.
Yeah.
We're looking for some potential athletic trainers. Videographers. I know it's a lot of videographers out there, definitely. So definitely hit us up on Facebook.
Definitely. Like, we want this thing, we going to have this thing like the best, well-rounded organization from every aspect to make sure every child get that exposure they definitely deserve.
Right.
Because there's a lot of talent on Island. We all know, we all got at least 10 fellas on our hand. We can count on our fingers that are decent athletes, but just got lost in the sauce somewhere. Well before high school.
Well, high school.
So it's like, if we could just turn one kid away from the street to stay in school, like how we always talked about, just go to practice, man. Go practice.
Literally.
Go to school.
You're going to be too tired to do
Go
anything after
home,
practice.
Yeah.
You're
That's
going
it.
to sleep.
So it's like, we could just turn one kid away from the street over to that new culture, that new style, that new mindset that we talked about. That's a win.
Yeah. I guess this question would kind of lead back to the other question, man. I asked far as, have you stopped and think about, what y'all got going on? Have you, I guess not you, because he said he ain't thought about it. So have you thought about, I'm more than a coach. I'm more, I'm a role model.
Yeah.
A role model. Are you guys conscious of what you do? What you put on social media? Or,
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I could piggyback again. Like, we went to state. I had Players Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, the best fraternity in the world.
God damn.
And
Ain't that a...
my bad, the right side of 1911.
Oh, my God.
But with the frat taught us. I know his frat taught on the same thing. Like, this thing bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? You just one piece, one component of the machine. We currently building a machine. You see what I'm saying? So this machine is still bigger than us, and we the ones building it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be able to carry that image of what this machine is. So it's very important that we keep our face card clean out here.
Yeah. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. But yeah, to piggyback on that, yeah, for sure. I'm definitely conscious of that, of what I post and what I share and what I say, and definitely even before Honey Hill Chargers, I was conscious of that, just in general, of like, cause you see something and you be like, what? I gotta share this.
I gotta share. Be like, no,
I know. And then I got people following my business page,
Right.
Speed Serving South Washington, Charleston. So
I was gonna get to that.
So I don't, I gotta be conscious of
Right.
certain things.
Businessman, not a businessman.
Can't mess up the money, man.
Yeah. So what's since you mentioned your pressure washing, what y'all do to make money? Work,
Well,
side hustles.
I'm currently, I work as a sports recruiting coordinator for NCSA,
Okay.
Next College Student Athlete.
Okay.
So, like, I'm a recruiter for, like, all sports.
Okay.
Like, primarily football,
Okay.
but I'm a recruiter for all sports. I got my athletic line, VQ Athletics.
Okay.
About to rebrand and relaunch this summer. That's my little hustle right there. And, of course, I'm branding my training, athletic training, 'cause I do athletic and youth training for the
Tell
youth. So Aqua Sports Academy dropping this summer as well.
Taylor.
So yeah, wear a lot of hats.
So do you have like a page you setting up, or how?
I do have VQ Athletics, VQ_athletics on Instagram. You can catch a lot of my fitness content I was doing last year, because I was a fitness instructor for about, I'd say, a year. Doing a lot of fitness classes, training up little old ladies, getting them boy back right, getting back healthy. I train a couple of kids too. Like, I train a handful of Fort Dorchester's athletes. A kid that just signed D1 to South Carolina, I helped train him, Demetrius Watson. So yeah, I got my feet wet a little bit.
Okay.
So just to say it nicely, we ain't a couple of guys that just decided
Talk about
to
No,
say we gonna coach and we gonna get a team and let's just get some kids and this and that. Like, we got
That's
real
staying.
experience.
Yeah.
Like,
Staying in the
really
game.
experience.
Yeah.
So that's definitely what we're trying to give back to the community, to the kids.
That's the main reason, because we wear so many different hats in a field where we get honestly help churn. Like we get help these kids get to somewhere. Like for him, for example, he has his own business, power washing. Hey man, you want to make a couple of bucks? Come on, come make some money, man. Show you how to make some real money, man.
Right.
You know?
And what's the name of your business again?
So, Speed Surgeons, Soft Wash at Charleston. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But yeah, we do.
Damn, you got TikTok?
Yeah, I had to get on that TikTok.
Damn.
That's some marketing too.
I need to get on. I need to get on that TikTok.
Yeah, I got to get on that TikTok. but yeah, we do pressure washing, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, roof cleaning. So definitely, if you hear this podcast, I don't know how we're gonna do them, Aubrey, but if you mention the podcast, we'll give you % off on your service. We'll probably do 20% off.
Yeah.
Damn.
Definitely just mention the podcast.
Gotta send you to my granddaddy house. I get 20% off that.
You gotta mention the podcast, brother.
Gotta keep that money circulating, baby. Gotta take care of everybody.
Word. And I know you on a podcast as well, all right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm on the Mac Show Pod, co-host with my boy CJ Mac.
Right.
Yeah, y'all can follow us on Instagram too, the Mac Show Pod.
Yeah, we gotta get him on. He's an athlete himself.
Yeah, my dog.
Current athlete.
He's
Current
a
athlete,
semi-pro
I'm retired.
safety national champ. He just won the national championship with his team, with the Sumter Sharks, in February.
Okay.
So my dog serious out there on that field now.
Yeah.
He one of our coaches too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we gotta have him on.
Yeah, Mac just he just a little busy right now, so
Right. Family man.
yeah, letting him do his thing, man. But he gonna clock in eventually though.
Facts, big facts, big facts. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all boy, man. Like salute y'all boy. Like I said, all I know is I see Honey Hill Badgers falling. I see Honey Hill Badgers.
Honey Badgers.
The Honey
Chargers.
Hill Chargers. Honey Hill Chargers.
We too charged up, you feel me?
Yeah, I saw them follow me, and I don't know TK. I just know somebody who know her, who ain't even from James Island to be exact.
Yeah.
You know, my Sean, he gonna be on here. I saw y'all follow me. I'm like, man, I'm boys on the team. Once again, that's why just in that moment when you said y'all getting pushback, what's the problem? What's the problem? I guess, I tell people some things you just ain't gonna understand, and I guess that's one of them things I ain't gonna understand.
Just when you the new face on the block.
You feel me? Y'all boy doing something positive.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to.
It don't matter.
I understand.
Some people say they for positivity
Until
and
they
they for the
not.
kids,
Yeah.
but really they for themselves.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's something I don't get down with.
right. So I saw the page. I saw what y'all had going on. I'm like, shit, that's fire. Y'all boy making a change. Y'all just ain't talking about it. Y'all doing it.
Yeah.
And to do this, y'all got to be consistent, like we said earlier. And I'm like, damn. So we just start the podcast back. Well, we just start the podcast out. Just getting it really going. So I'm like, shit, let me reach out and we can collab and do something, man. Just I guess proud of y'all boy.
Yeah, man, for
Appreciate it,
sure,
man.
Yeah, man.
man.
Salute to y'all and what y'all doing,
being
man. That's
peers,
big.
Appreciate
being
it, man.
peers and dedicating time, because it's going to take time.
Yeah.
It might take away from some other stuff
Definitely.
that you could be doing.
Man, listen. You make time. You got 24 hours in the day.
Yeah.
You make time for what you want to make time for.
Gotta find him.
It's
find
an hour
Right.
to come out there and be at practice. An hour and 30. Come on.
Yeah.
If you really want to do them, you'll do them.
You'll do him.
Or unless you don't want to do them, you're going to find
That's
it.
the episode of Power.
You gonna find
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
We ain't got no excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Once
We committed, dog.
yeah. Salute y'all, boy.
Yeah, man, shout out to Get You Sports Talk, man. For
Definitely
the
shout out
show,
to Get You Sports
for the
Talk.
show. I think that's probably the only sports podcast in Charleston.
I think so.
I ain't seen none.
I've never heard of any.
And
Never heard
we've been
Only
partying.
sports.
We've
So
been
yeah,
partying for a
hey,
minute down
shout
here in
out
the
shout out
city,
to y'all
so
boy,
Yeah,
man.
man. Sheesh.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
Definitely.
And once again, that's what this for. But like,
Right.
how?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, there's so
Every-
much sports going on. There's so much
Exactly,
young
yeah.
talent.
all the talent. Like,
Bring them boy on here.
Yeah,
how?
yeah.
Bring them boy on here. Yeah.
And once again, man, we ain't gonna just talk about. I always say this: we ain't just gonna focus on Charleston County. I got some people in mind for Berkeley, Dorchester, because at the end of the day, we all
It's all
we
one
travel the
family.
same. We
Gotcha,
same.
gotcha.
We go from Dorchester to Berkeley
Yeah,
County
every day.
every day, like,
Yeah.
Every day.
and you don't even notice. So it really no need for that divide. Oh, this ain't Charleston. Man, come on, bro. That's what,
Killing me with that.
Hey, when we first went off to school, this is Charleston been Benan.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you from? Oh, I from Goose Street. I ain't even from Charleston.
You're on the outskirts.
I from Somerville.
right,
All right. Somerville ass nigga. Yeah, not in Charleston.
right.
But yeah.
And you know, man, even the kind of, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad because I forgot. I meant to bring this up. We like Charlestonians,
Yeah.
because I don't live in Goose Creek. We like to say, oh, that ain't Charleston, that ain't Charleston, till it's time to claim the athletes.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah.
Because A.J. Green ain't
No,
from Charleston.
no,
he from
no.
Some
he
of them.
from he from Clubhouse, to be completely exact. Who else? Brandon Shell. I think Brandon Shell from Charleston.
On Goose Creek, innit?
Yeah, no.
Michelle that play at West though.
Yeah, I think he
Oh,
from.
he did
Remember?
play
I
West
think
and
yeah,
then transferred.
yeah. He from Charleston. From Charleston County.
Yeah.
And then even with, let me go back to the sports. I ain't gonna get on that, but all the athletes that come out Goose Creek, Fort, because Fort Dorchester is not Charleston County.
No, it ain't.
You feel me?
Fort is Berkeley.
Dorchester.
Dorchester
Dorchester.
County.
Fort is Dorchester.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hand is not Berkeley County. I mean,
Yeah.
China
Not
is
Charleston,
not
yeah,
Charleston
Berkeley.
County.
Yeah.
What else? Berkeley, Timberland. Oh,
Yeah.
don't put out
A
talent.
lot of talent.
A lot of talent. The Ellington brothers and probably some players we don't, from basketball to football or baseball to wherever. You feel what I'm saying? So that whole discussion really tripped me out. I sat back. I ain't say too much about it, but I'm like, bro, y'all really going through this? And when the time to when A.G. Green at who we
Ramsey.
oh yeah, he put that boy in the Charleston choke.
Charleston Choco. I saw it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I understand. But yeah, man. I had another something else that crossed my mind just in that moment.
I don't really react to the
Yeah, 'cause it's
you ain't from Charleston shit
Yeah.
because this ain't none of our shit.
Yeah.
Like why you going so hard for something that
You
ain't
don't
yours?
want,
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Like,
That's another subject. It is
Yeah.
kind of ours though. It is kind of ours. We just ain't.
we ain't owning it.
We ain't doing what we supposed to do.
We ain't owning it.
That make plenty sense.
Yeah. So, but once again, that's what this broadcast gonna kind of lead to and stuff like that. Kind of, just seeing just the changes throughout the city, from housing to buildings and just on James Island.
Yeah.
Growing up, y'all boy growing up over there and just seeing the changes and how everything building,
Oh yeah.
and we can't be excluded from those changes.
No.
You feel me? And I think sports is the vehicle to kind of take us where we want to go to make, because I've been talking to my man, I can't remember his name, at y'all
Jonathan.
yeah, and he was a coach. He was a coach, and his son played college basketball or whatnot. Hopefully, I told him, hopefully he can come on. But being involved with sports at y'all level, it's gonna make you get involved, as far as politics and stuff like that. Because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna affect y'all at some point, and pay attention to what's going on in your community
Yeah.
to the fullest extent, because that's very important, and we kind of lax on that. Honestly, we weren't taught. I should say we weren't taught
From
to
the
be.
next gen, from the
Yeah, we
Past
weren't taught
generation.
to. Okay, baby. Hey, the president cool, but who representing you?
right.
Who in these
Council.
boards? We gotta be dialed in. It's almost like y'all sending y'all kids to the wolves.
That's what you're doing.
Because these people might not kill. They might.
9 times out of 10,
They're not gonna kill.
Yeah.
From sports to in the classrooms, they might not kill. So
Definitely in the classroom.
A lot of it is just bottom line.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just accepting what they're giving you. No, man. But if we can get them to see sports, what y'all doing, pay attention. Okay, all right, they got this going on. Interact with them. Interact with the coaches, and maybe that can translate to the next level, Okay, that's going on. We ain't know that's been going on. So hold up, y'all need to go to the town hall, the town halls.
Yeah.
So hopefully this thing can, snowball, from this platform to what y'all doing. You know what I mean? So,
Definitely.
man, once again, I appreciate y'all boy coming on.
Word.
This,
Appreciate y'all, boy, man.
Episode.
Man, it was an honor, man. Look forward to seeing the Chargers.
Yeah.
Not the
yeah.
Badgers, the Chargers.
Yeah,
The Chargers.
the Honey Hill Chargers. We 2 charged up. You feel me?
What's y'all colors?
Yellow and green. We gonna take the Oregon theme. Exciting and electrifying. 'Cause that's the type of energy we bringing. You know what I'm saying? Once the football start up and going, me and him start flying around like our hair on fire. Like you said, hollering, screaming, just full of energy. You know what I'm saying? That's why we came up with the Chargers, to be behind it.
Right.
And we like, dang, what kind of mascot we could do? Like, damn, I really ain't know. We been seeing all type of foolishness.
Type of shit.
And that next thing, I think you had seen Chargers in it.
I know.
Chargers came up somewhere, and I've been
remember.
like, Honey Hill Chargers. I said, that's him. That's him. We 2 charged up, and we like, oh yeah, that's him for real. We stuck.
Right.
Yeah,
man.
it's been like this. The mascot describe our personality a lot when it comes to football. Fun, electrifying, full of energy,
Right.
Yeah.
the whole vibe.
And then the age group is 9 to 10 and 11 and 12. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got any more questions? We ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. But like I said, appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate whoever listening. Man, tune back in, and we'll have y'all boy back, man.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely want to come back. Let TK give her the real spell.
Real spell, yeah. She had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Had
And
to
she
she got-
out of here too early.
Just watching from a distance, she got a lot going on. Like I said, I don't know her personally.
Yeah.
I know somebody who know her, so if he follow her, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow her too. So just seeing what she got going on, and she got a lot going on. And
She the GM, but she the energy. She the real Charger. She the real energy that drive us and keep us moving too.
Right.
So you ask the person that motivate us as TK, hitting us with a good morning message and tell us, all right, y'all need to have all this done today.
Right.
You be like, all right, damn. Damn, TK, you making me work today. I don't have no intention on doing none of this. But all right, I ain't gonna write them in there, though. Let me make sure I had this ready
To
before you
whom
call
much
me.
is given, much is required.
Quiet,
Yes, sir.
heavy is the head that wear the crown.
Damn right.
All right, y'all boy. See y'all boy next week.